Swamiji, you pointed out that too many disappointments make a person beggar. How does it happen?
When you always expecting means you are imaginarily, mentally, you are begging. You are always insufficient. You can frame some other word, psychological beggar. There is one proverb in Tamil, Ishanodayinu Ashai Vidam in God. That is, even with God, you don't expect anything from Him. The reason is, He is omniscient. He knows everything. Whatever you do, He has kept all His order in your action. You are going to get it. By asking, He is not going to give extra or giving some coconut 10 or 20. You will not give anything for the coconut because you are breaking. Praying God is having some benefit, I will tell you. What you pray for it, you are making your mind auto-suggestion to get such and such. Several times you pray, your mind is ready to work for it and get it. You make your mind stronger and stronger, the prayer, and also the prayer will give some hope of acceptance.
Swamiji, expectations. Maybe it's you may be able to tell us whether it's the same thing as a goal or a different from goal. Individuals, even nations have goals and expectations. For example, a good example is the Korea. In so many years, with a lot of expectations and goals, they have transformed this country into one of the prosperous countries. So obviously, even when nations are doing that, individuals also have to have goals. I do agree with you that when you don't have the result, you may have to satisfy with what you get. But shouldn't one have a goal? Maybe that's different than expectation. There should be a goal for a person so he can plan and see what he has to do for that goal.
I will tell you. Is there any goal in the expectation of anything in the mind of man or society or nation? Can the goal be fixed, not to be crossed? If you work, it has to come. So that is coming under duty. Each one has to do his duty. He is due to the society to do this and that. If you do it, the result will come. Under the duty, you have to do. Suppose you are working for the office. You are definitely you are going to get pay on the first day. It is not any expectation there. You are doing your duty, you are going to get it. There is a confirmation or confidence.
But the company I work for, they have to have goals to get some business so they can keep so many people employed. So they have to have the goals.
That is duty. That is for that. What they do, they are planning for it. They are working under the plan and they are doing the work. They are not writing only in the paper and expecting, keeping everything in the dryer and expecting so many dollars have to come, so many dollars have to come. It is not. They are planning and doing the duties.
How do we differentiate goal from expectation?
How
can we differentiate goal from expectation?
What you want, you think what you want, how much you want. for that you have to work for how much capacity you are having, you work for it and get it. For example, I will tell you, even though it is imaginary, you think if I get 10 lakhs of rupees in the bank, that will bring 10,000 rupees interest, that is enough for me. If it is, I will be happy. Next day itself, somebody comes to on the way, your father, anyway, he provides 10 lakh of rupees. Will you stay at that point? No. Why? I will tell you the reason. Your desire is not to achieve money more and more and more. Your desire is the development of the consciousness to reach its goal. That is the goal. That consciousness worth efficiency, you are diverting towards the material. So even though you get more material than you want, than you need, but it cannot get satisfaction, it goes more and more. I want more, I want more, I want more. Only greed will start. Because it is not the end of your consciousness. So understand man, understand the nature of the desire, and whatever comes, it's all right. I don't say you stop yearning, you yearn more and more, but not with imaginary expectation. Let it come accordingly, what I should do, it has come. One is imaginary expectation is in the whole society, stock market. Many people are not sleeping, even after taking 10 pills. But only those people know.
Maybe they won the stock of the pill.
Yes. He will get one day, he will know it has become double. The next day, he will become double.
Yes, Guruji, my worries are very strange. You see, my husband, he drives 3 hours every day. I never feel worried. And my daughter, she cook every day. I never feel worried. But, and he lose money in stock market. And he come and tell me, I lost $3,000, $4,000. I never feel worried. But if I tell him, go out and buy something, and when we go out, I feel worried that time, because nothing should happen. If I tell my daughter, cook something, then I feel so much worried, maybe she will burn herself, she will cut herself. My all near dear is in India, I never feel worried for them. But if I send them outside for my work, I go buy vegetable, then whole time, when they will come back, I'm so much worried.
From this day onwards, go with the practical experience. How many times you sent your daughter, she came very safe.
Yeah,
That
I
is
know,
the-
but I feel so much worried.
Unless you keep your experience in stock, then who is to help you?
So how to help myself?
That is,
That's why
you have to get the satisfaction, or you stop sending everybody.
I don't think myself. I want to do that. If I say, okay, go out, then I say, oh no, you don't go, I will go.
Yes.
So what should do? I know that too.
If you go, others will worry. You will think worry because they will be worrying because I am going. You will be worrying on the way.
No, then I won't worry. I know I will become back safe.
the same confidence you should have. So many times,
So how to bring that
sometimes
confidence?
1 in 100, 1 in 1,000, there may be some, never the accident or anything will happen without our karma. Timely it will work. So you don't worry even for that.
But it's automatically it's when it's come. So how to
Only the habit. You have to change the habit.
So it means accidents, such things are also result of karma.
Why not, if you make other person to suffer, that mental wave is not easy. Suppose you are showing a tragedy in the TV somewhere. When you open the TV here, the same is seen. What is the thing coming from? That is in between the relaying station and the receiving station. What is coming? Only the wave. The wave has such a poison, where it starts, how it is working, the same poison is carried over. Then when it is touching the instrument, it reflects. Same way. When you make other persons to suffer and suffer, that suffering will be received by your mind, that will keep, that is disturbed, and timely it will bring into action. Whether suffering or blessing, the mental wave is coming from the God. God and his wave, that is a magnetism, universal magnetism. Shakti Shiva. You may think it is my mind, there is no strength in this and that. It is not. Your mind is God's work.
Swamiji, how do you justify an accident in a sport through no fault of your own?
That is, if you have to understand the theory of karma and law of nature, so that if I would have not done any karma, this will not come. No result without action.
In aeroplane accidents,
Everything,
train
everything.
accidents.
Even the accident, how many people are escaped? They are protected.
Like Holocaust done by Nazis.
That is even cursing on the country. If more people are cursing on the country, it will work collectively. For one example, our Japan people were doing so many atrocities wherever they entered. Finally, where it ended, all were cursing that country at that time. Collective poison also comes from the mind of the people. This is subjective phenomenon because many people cannot understand. Therefore, on the name of fictitious stories and hell and heaven, the old people of wisdom, they taught morality to teachers.
It seems to me that our experiences of life and related perceptions condition our thoughts, subjective as well as objective.
Yes.
In different individuals, the relative proportion of subjective and objective realization may differ from the same life experience or observation. How can this be explained?
The result or cause will not differ. How you are putting into action, according to that, the effect comes. When you clap, the sound has to come. The sound is not created by you. Already sound is there. But you have induced the sound by your action. So once it is induced, then so many times you can think of it, or what happened after hearing the sound, that people's mind also will be getting imprinted this, and whether it gave good result or bad result, it continues. Three subjective phenomena are not understood by all people, only by some people are understood. One is Almighty, the unified force God. Other is life force, which is working in all animate things, organisms. The third is biomagnetic field, which is the cause and effect system. Whatever you think, that is imprinted, it is stored, it is reflected. Even the computer will not work without electricity or magnetism. The same way, no motion in the universe will be without magnetic force. So, how such magnetism is working in the universe, how the magnetism is working in our body, how to utilize, how to streamline it, we have to know. Man has to know. If you want to ride a boat in the river, you should know how to drive it. Seeing others also are driving, all right, I will take one boat. What will happen? Can you calculate the dimensions of the tree in a seed? Can you deny the existence of the tree in the seed?
It has the blueprint for what will become a tree. but-
Could you say from the blueprint what shape of the tree is there?
With sufficiently advanced and complete scientific knowledge, I guess that should be possible.
No, they are telling this is so many code and other things, but from that they cannot understand. This is such a tree, this is such a tree. Only when it comes, then only they have this. The science has its own demarcation. Unless anything is seen or perceived through the senses or from a very sensitive instrument, that should not be believed. The science has such a demarcation. But the same science, I tell you, with what he is understanding the science, mind or knowledge. Any science so far has come forward to tell the existence and functions of the mind and consciousness. So can you accept there is no consciousness, there is no mind?
So certainly there is consciousness, and science is only part of accumulated human experience and organized knowledge, and it's just a tiny part of the overall.
Very good. Now you